Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Kelly Sparks, aka Redbeard. So this one's going to be a little different than my normal blind tastings where I go head to head, back to back. I'm going to pick one. I'm going to do all three, and this might be a fairly lengthy video. I'll try to trim it down so we won't have a 20-minute video on our hand. But what I'm going to do, and I got some water here, and I'll cleanse my palate. I'm going to pick one at a time, and I've got 5 different areas that I'm going to grade it on: nose, taste, mouthfeel, finish, and aftertaste. So that's why I said I'm not going to sit here and just wait 5 minutes. I'm going to let it sit for a while, and then I'll give it a grade. I'll just do 1 through 5 for easy numbers, and then 5 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. And then whatever has the highest total out of all 3 will be the winner. So I've already mixed them up. I have no idea which one's which. I'm going to do a little taste, give my opinion on it. I'll leave it in there. Give my opinion on it. So that'll be number 1, and I'll go 1, 2, 3. So here we go, and I'll talk about it while we're going. And if you want to skip to the end, I'll post in the description. I'll post what time I actually start saying the winner. So this nose, I get medicinal. I get like peanuts, some kind of nutty flavor maybe. I should have warmed it up like old Jim does. Oh well. Nose, I think I'll have to give this one like a 3. Doesn't have the greatest nose. It's very earthy. Has a bit of a dirt flavor to it. So let's see how it tastes. Ooh. So the flavor on this one, right off the bat, it already hit me. It was like 4. It was very chocolatey. Chocolate caramel, smoked chocolate caramel with a little bit of seaweed. Maybe like a seaweed wrap with some smoked chocolate in a seaweed wrap. Yeah. Finish. It's quick, very salty. Finish, I might go about 2. About a 2. I forgot to say mouthfeel. Mouthfeel wasn't great. It wasn't really. I'll probably go 2 on mouthfeel. Finish, 2. Aftertaste. It's not bad. Very drying. Let me get another sip. I'm going to finish this off. I think I'll go 3 on the finish. Mouthfeel, it was kind of watery. I mean, overall, very pleasant to drink, in my opinion. I think this will be one of the better Campfire versions. I mean, obviously we could tweak it over time to get a better ratio. Finish, very drying, which I'm not a fan of. Fading really quick, so I'm gonna go another 2. So I'm gonna pause this. We've got 2 more to go, so I don't want to take up too much time, so I'm gonna pause this real quick and I'll come right back and do the second one. And I'm back. All right, it's like I never left. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take the next one out of the bunch. We're gonna do the same format. We're gonna just rate it solely based on its characteristics. Number 2, rate it on nose, taste, mouthfeel, finish, and aftertaste. So, nose. I will have to say this one has the better nose. It just smells prettier. It's like the medicinal smoke and the sweet notes from the bourbon. Maybe a little bit of that spiciness from that rye. They've all kind of formed nicely. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go a little higher on this one. Let's go with a 4. 4 on the nose. 4 on the nose. You watch your ass. I'm gonna give you 4 on your nose, bitch. That's freaking good. That is damn good. That's almost a 5. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5. I mean, it's obviously it's not a perfect 10, but so far the mouthfeel on it was very nice, very creamy, very, very creamy. Let me get another sip. Finish on this one is long, the way I like it. Like a nice long finish. Very creamy mouthfeel. I'll go with it. I mean, it's like on average, like 3. Long finish. About a 4. And then the aftertaste. It's like smoked chocolate covered nuts. Very pleasant aftertaste, not very drying. You can still feel it burning in your mouth. All in all, I'd say this one so far is probably my favorite. I'll just give the aftertaste a 3. So far, it is at least 1 digit higher than the first one on everything. So this one, whatever this one is a much better blend than the first one. So we'll go ahead and finish this off. I got some meat to prepare, and then I'll be back to finish. All right, I'm back. Let's go ahead and knock out the third one. Same rules apply. We're going to judge it on nose, taste, mouthfeel, finish, and aftertaste. So this is number 3. Once I get done picking this, we'll tally up the score. Right now, I already know that number 2's in the lead by a landslide by at least 5 points. Ooh, that's interesting. So this one has taken more of the bourbon characteristics, bourbon and rye characteristics on the nose than the peated Scotch. You get a little bit of that medicinal note. All in all, it's not really that great of a nose. I'm going to say a 3. Let's see how it tastes. Man, that's like smoked Werther's Originals. It's like buttered caramel toffee or whatever. I'm actually gonna go 5 and 5 because the mouthfeel is just wonderful. I mean, it's just smooth and velvety. The finish, long and oily, the way I like it. Aftertaste, it's a little dry, but although it's pleasant. So I'm going to go 4 on the finish, about 3 on the aftertaste. So with those numbers, I can already see right now. See, I got, we know 1 didn't make it. So we got 4, 5, 9, 12, 16, and 19. So out of a possible 25, number 2 has 19 points. Out of, we got 3, 4, 7, 9, 12, and 14. Out of a possible 25, this one has 14 points. And number 3, I'm pretty sure has got the win. Or is it? It's got, let's see, we got 10, 13, 17, and 20. Ooh. So, edged it by 1 point. And it was the mouthfeel that got it. So, number 3 edged number 2 by 1 point. And I really didn't, I didn't try to, I tried not to look at those while I was making my, oh, you hush. I am trying to solve world problems here. Yeah. It's just, will you hush? And I think the reason why I picked this one, it's so oily on the palate. It makes your mouth salivate. And it's just like smoked toffee is what it is. That's the best way I can describe it. So let me double check these maths real quick. I might just skip ahead. I don't know if y'all can just sit there for a few seconds. So we got 5, 5, 10, 13, 17. 17 and 3 is 20. 4, 5, 9, 3 is 12. 12 and 4 is 16. 16 and 3 is 19. So we got 3, 4, 7. 7 and 2 is 9. 9 and 3 is 12. 12 and 2 is 14. So by 1 point, number 3 gets it. So let's go ahead and figure out what number 1 is. Yeah, definitely. It's just, man, it's so thick and oily. but smooth at the same time. Just smoky caramel. That's what it is. All right. In glass number 1, we have letter D. What is D? Oh no, Dean. The Michter's Lagavulin and Michter's Blend got 3rd place. Sorry, Dean. I know you were pulling for it, but we'll still get you a little sample if you want to try it. So let's do just a recap of that one. Go ahead and top them off. So Michter's Lagavulin and Michter's. See, I think it's... Will you quit? Will you quit? Quit, noisemaker. She's got her tail between the bottom of the rack and the carpet, so it's just going waka 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 waka. Jeez. All right. Now for 2nd place. So the Michter's Lagavulin and Michter's, I think it was the fruitiness of the Lagavulin that didn't sit well with the other 2. All 3 are wonderful whiskeys by themselves. Together they're okay, but I think that's a blend that you might have to tweak that one. All right, let's just go ahead and figure it out. And in 1st place, we'll go with H, which is Wild Turkey 101, Lafroy Cargis, Cask Strength Quarter Cask, and Wild Turkey Forgiven. That means that in 2nd place we have C, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, Ardbeg 10, and Rittenhouse. Da, da, da. So I knew it. I called it whenever I tasted it that 2nd time. So yeah, this one. So close. So close to being, I mean, they're not identical whiskeys, but they're almost identical with their qualities. Yeah, that's a good blend too. So the 2nd place blend of the Campfire Showdown is Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, and I think you could probably just use any of them, Ardbeg 10, and Rittenhouse Rye bottled in bond, 1 parts each. Still super. Still super good. And then my winner. I didn't plan this, guys. I totally 100% Scout's honor. Letter H. Wild Turkey 101, Lafroy Cargis, Cask Strength Quarter Cask, and Forgiven. So this one, you could probably just go ahead and leave the Forgiven out and use like 101 and Lafroy Quarter Cask. Probably a 2 parts 101 to 1 part Cargis, or even 3 parts 101 to 1 part Cargis would probably, or not Cargis, but Quarter Cask would probably work well. But this one, just the mouthfeel and the flavors. That's just nice. Just nice. So, 2nd place. And then 1st place, we have Cargis 101 and Forgiven. So, that's it, guys. Didn't mean to drag it out this long. Apologize. But I had fun doing it. I hope you guys had fun watching But that's it. I don't want to drag this video out even longer. It's already up around 20 minutes probably. So don't forget, check out patreon.com/Kelly Redbeard Sparks to donate, help support me. If you like my content, if you like what I'm doing, just throw me $1, throw me $2.50. You can, at the $2.50 level and up, you can get in on the giveaways, the monthly giveaways. I got this bottle of Four Roses single barrel strength that I'm going to give away samples next month. Don't forget to check out the Bearded Idiots, and check the description below for links to my Tattered Beans page. Order some coffee from me. It's delicious. Promise you, you will love it. I think that's it. Bonnie, you got anything? No, she's out on the floor. So, have fun with your whiskey, experiment, have a good time, share it with your friends as much as possible. Not too much, though. But, like always, drink some whiskey, share it with your friends and family. Have a nice day. Y'all take care.